Okay. First question. It's an easy enough question. Where were you born?
Shit, I was born in Sanford, North Carolina. Born and raised.
Alright. So, what part of Sanford?
And I'm really from like the outskirts for real, but I represent the west side, you know what I'm saying?
Already? Okay, so what does hip hop, rap, or whatever you would call it, some would call it art, I call it art, what does it mean to you?
Well, my definition is, you know how karate is like everything to Chinese people. It's like their lifeline, you know what I'm saying? I always say it's my lifeline. I put it into everything I do, like anything I do. So music is really a lifeline for real. Like, I can't do nothing without music for real.
Nothing.
Nothing.
That's great. I mean, so when you wake up in the morning?
When I wake up in the morning, music playing. If I ain't got music playing, something playing in my head. Everything in my life is rhythmic, you know what I'm saying? Everything is punctual. Time is everything to me. So.
Great. Yeah, I can definitely see that when I'm going through, I'm scrolling through and I see your stuff up.
Yeah.
I can see that art and music is one of the same. It's life.
Music sets the tone every day. You know what I'm saying? It sets the tone for me. It's like a movie, you know? It's like a movie.
It is.
Yeah.
Alright. So, if you were going to grade yourself, like nobody else got any input on this, it's you alone, but it counts for everybody, what would you grade yourself from an A to a Z?
I would have to say a C, man. I would have to say a C.
That's great. That's why I C.
I say because I have a good start, but I know I got some things I need to work on. So once I get that all collaborate together and get shit going,
yeah,
I'll be up there at A, you feel me?
What's one of the things that you want to immediately work on for yourself?
Investing in myself better, you know what I'm saying, and believing in myself a little bit more and being consistent. Because everybody want it,
yeah,
but I don't have it whenever they want it, you know what I'm saying? So I got to start putting in more work.
Right.
Most definitely get there.
Okay. All right. So, this is a good question. Now, a lot of people are going to ask you this. Why should I stream any of your music? Like, if I'm scrolling through and I see Ayo Leiko and I might not got the sound on, why should I turn the sound on and follow that rabbit hole?
I would say I have a unique way of projecting my art, and it's kind of deep. You gotta kind of decode me a little bit, so I can say I'm gonna leave that what's the word for it? Like oh, I can't wait to see what's going next, or you know what I'm saying, leave that suspense. I like suspense. I like being a man of mystery.
Okay. So I get that impression. I definitely had to sit with some of your work and kind of break down what it meant to me. You know what I'm saying? Some of the things. Remember the Alive.
Yeah.
You know, I was like, why does he call it Alive? And then as soon as I sat with it, I had to because I was editing. But as soon as I sat with it long enough, I started to understand like what it meant to me, alive. You know what I mean? But you got some bars in there. You want to be rich, or do you want to be famous?
One come with the other, so both really, both.
That's an easy enough question.
I'm good with publicity, you know what I'm saying? I ain't out here wilding like, you know, so I think I can do good with both as far as putting it out to the community, because that's what I want to do, give back.
Okay.
Always give back.
Alright, so
I want to lead by good example, you know what I'm saying?
let me add some framing to this. Okay. If in 20 years, 30 years from now, do you want them to remember you, or in 20 years and 30 years from now, do you want to be away and never have to work another day in your life?
I actually want to be remembered because I got love for the music before anything. Like, I like the history of music. I like how things went behind the scenes. So I always want to, I'm gonna most definitely make it a movie. You know what I'm saying? Make it a movie. If I like survive to have a movie made about me, I want that to be in it. You know. So I gotta have a good face card around here.
That's gonna keep you rich.
Yeah.
That makes sense. Yeah, that make a lot of sense. So now, a lot of times whenever I used to write, I never had a place, but I would always find the time and then like make sure that I my area was, you know what I'm saying? So for you, what is your actual happy place whenever you write or you start formulating a rhyme?
It has to be somewhere near like a stream or like a river, you know, like kind of where we shot that video. That's where I write at. So that place right there done helped me with a lot of music. So anywhere where it's water, woods, I love the woods. Like
so nature.
Yeah, I love nature. That's why fall is my favorite season, man.
That's impressive. Yeah. Fall is the season. I'm glad it's coming up. So out of all the music that you've ever heard, who is the one favorite artist that you've ever heard, no matter the genre?
Oh yeah, Mac Miller.
Mac Miller?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Okay. What was your favorite thing about Mac? Like, what was something that you liked?
He was like an all around person. You know what I'm saying? He can be with the nerds, the weirdo. He can be with any kind of person. I can blend into any crowd. So him turning that into music and still being him, that just made me be like, yeah, I like him.
Okay, all right. You made me interested in Mac Miller.
Yeah, gotta listen to him.
Yeah, I've heard some Mac Miller. So now, catalog has been the talk that's a lot of people having, especially with, I'm gonna say, these record labels changing up. I don't know if you've seen that. They're changing how they're doing that. So how many projects do you have currently available?
Would that be, you talking about out?
Just
published out?
I can go to, out that's available, period.
I got 3 solid projects and about 5 singles.
3 projects, 5 singles? That's definitely, now I see why you was like, I got a good start. Okay. Now, in the world of this art, one of the biggest things I think people take for granted is being able to collaborate. Like, I've known artists from the top to the bottom that didn't never like to collaborate with people. And then I personally know artists that did pretty good because they collaborated and so they fit right in, you know what I'm saying? So, who is your favorite artist to work with out of all the artists you've worked with?
My favorite artist right now, I would have to say Stoner, SMG Stoner.
SMG Stoner?
Because we have a good chemistry. We just bounce off each other, you know. So we always got good ideas. So I say him.
Y'all gotta catch and play. Y'all play off each other.
Yeah. Always
motivation. Yeah, motivation is always good. All right. So now here's another one that's about the same. As far as, and I don't mean like on the engineering side, shaping your sound. I mean the instrumental side. As far as producers, who is the producer like right now? Like if at the drop of a hat, I'll be like, yo, who you want to be from right now that you've worked with?
That I've worked with as far as engineering. I haven't necessarily found someone to get a beat from as far as local, you know what I'm saying? But I can speak on the dream, like a dream. I'll say Harry Fraud or
Harry
the
Fraud,
Alchemist, you know, around that circle. Yeah.
Okay, Alchemist is tough.
Yeah.
Now, break it down to me. Why haven't you gotten like a fresh raw beat from anybody like right off? Explain that to me.
First, I don't know how to go legal wise, like putting it out there and getting it, you know what I'm saying? Getting it like legit. And I just ain't found nobody for real. I just ain't.
You know anybody local?
Mm-mm.
Nobody local?
Nah. I know, shout out to Lou. He might,
Right.
you know.
Right.
Other than that, nah.
Yeah.
I gotta start connecting, man. I ain't.
That's something that I've heard from a lot of artists.
I think I found somebody though. Danny Ghosted. I
Danny
think
Ghosted.
yeah. I seen him doing thing. Yeah.
Yeah, he been cooking up. Danny Ghosted is tough. You ever heard of Teasy?
That was like one of my first ones. Cash put me on to him. We got a song with him, you know what I'm saying?
Teasy.
But I ain't seen him in so long. So
Skinny Chris.
nah, I never heard of him.
Skinny Chris is a producer from the area. Another producer is Bang National. You got, now I know you've heard of T Will, aka Southman.
Nah,
Never heard of Southman?
Nah.
Scalding Beats.
I gotta start doing my research. I gotta start doing my research.
Yeah.
Shout out to Teasy though. Most definitely shout out.
Yeah. Alright, so a lot of people, when you're an artist, it's not like wrestling.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like you can be out there by yourself. You know what I'm saying? But then even in wrestling now, you see a lot of them group up.
Yeah.
So who are the people that you gravitate to right now? Like who are you running with?
Right now I'm only running with the A1 Day ones for real, trying to
A1 Day one?
carry them. They doing their own thing too, so they carry me along with them.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, just Camo, Stoner, Cash, got Mitcho. I got some youngins. I got some youngins in South City. So
What?
yeah, like we're gonna get right. I got some youngins, some young ones.
South City. Alright. So if you had to choose one song and like outside on the other side of the door was top 10 producers or like tastemakers, people that can immediately get you signed and cut you a check tomorrow, what song would you give them?
Lost It All.
Lost It All?
Yeah, I play Lost It All for them.
Yeah, I've heard Lost It All. That's a tough one right there. Why?
Because it kind of explained the whole grind for real. Like me losing everything and having to get it back by myself and seeing how people act whenever you don't have it and then you kind of need it from them, need help and stuff, and they give you that reaction.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it kind of like made me a beast a little bit, turned me into more of a man for real. Like, hey, I got to go get this myself or I ain't going to have it at all. You know what I'm saying?
Right. So who do you listen to? Like if you listen to the radio, a lot of people don't listen to the radio. They'll stream, they'll listen to YouTube or Apple Music. But as far as like somebody that you listen to, not Mac Miller.
I was about to say it.
We already done got Mac Miller in the bag, but somebody that's like now, in this moment.
Oh yeah, I bumped like G Herbo.
G Herbo?
Yeah, G Herbo.
It's not now. I've heard some G Herbo. Is he consistent? Is he consistently dropping
He just
stuff?
dropped.
He just dropped, so he's consistent. Then he just dropped. He's consistent. Okay, all right. So, do you have anybody in particular that you want to big up, shout out? I mean, you already named the people that you work with, but is it anybody that you see out there that's grinding? You want to encourage them, anything like that? I know you said y'all was working with some youngers in South City. You know.
Oh yeah. Most definitely shout out to Cash. You know what I'm saying? Big ups to Cash first of all. Then we got Big K in South City. And I got my brother coming home next summer, so it's free Big 30. You know what I'm saying? And really, yeah, that's it.
Alright, so Big K, Big 30, and then of course Cash. When you're talking about Cash now, you gotta is
Oh yeah, we talking about Cash is conceited. You hear me? We talking about Cash is conceited.
Got you. We gotta be specific with that one because
they know though.
They do.
You know?
They do. They do.
Yeah.
So one thing that I see about you is like your style is different. You see what I'm saying? Like it gives hip hop,
Yeah.
but it don't give like regular hip hop. What influences you when you pick out clothes or shoes or whatever?
Um, whenever I come up with an outfit, I want it to look like art too. Cause say I take a picture, I want it to be in a nice landscape, all that. So it comes from art. Everything comes from art for real. I like colors. Like the colors got to collaborate. If I'm feeling like, if I come out the house feeling like summer, that shit gonna look like summer. You know what I'm saying? Like it's all art. It's all art.
Okay, all right. Now before we wrap it up, the one thing everybody has to know is where can we find you at on social media platforms, and what project do you want us to be streaming right now?
I bet you can find me on YouTube at Leiko, and shoot, I don't even know how I say that.
Come on, Instagram.
My Instagram will be Angelic Soldier with an underscore at the end.
Okay.
And the project you should be streaming now is the collab album with my boy Cash, and it's called Autumn.wave.
Autumn.wave.
Yeah, we put it in like a file with.
Ah, that's hot. Why that name?
I'm kind of like, you know, I call myself the Prince of Autumn.
Okay.
And then, you know, he got Wave Game, so we put that together.
Right. Okay. All right. Okay. So I mean, with the whole autumn thing, you said you got some people that you're working with? Are we gonna see you like branch off and start bringing people under your wing like that?
For sure.
With the whole autumn thing?
Oh yeah.
You gotta. Okay. I'm looking to see that logo pop up.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's definitely not. If you need any kind of resources and you can't think of where you can get them from, hit me up. If I'm not available, it's people out there. There's a lot of people out there. I actually got a group of creatives that I'm trying to keep together that they do these things. Logos, they also do visuals, they do audio, stuff like that. So, I'll send you the invite so you can come in there and then you can try to get that. That might make it easier for you to collaborate with people. Alright, so is there anything that you want to say, like parting words, you know what I'm saying? Like freestyle of anything, like off the top of your brain that you want to say?
I just want to leave off with a message, man. And this time, I just hope everybody find balance in their life, because everybody going through something, you know what I'm saying? If you feel like you're going through something, you feel like you got to talk to somebody about something, please do that, because there's a lot of people out there really dying, taking their own lives, and you right there to help them. So it's like, if you see it, do something about it, please, because it's getting serious out here. It's getting real serious. Everybody dealing with depression. Shouldn't even be like that, but I just hope everybody stay blessed, stay positive about everything. Get some money. Get some bread.